to episode 15 of the Arya Bark Podcast. My name's Caroline.
And I am Andrew.
And we're coming to you today from our home in Fife in Scotland. If you're a new viewer, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. It's great to have you here. And happy Mother's Day to all the mums, whether they're human babies or furry babies.
Happy Mother's Day.
I would like to add an apology for last week. Two things last week. One, the constant playing with my nose. Don't know what happened there. And I didn't notice it. And I got into trouble by Mr. Bark because, like, if you touch that nose one more time, I swear I'm going to scream. And I touched it about 500 times after that. And the other apology is for the sound. On my iPad, I have Mind the Microphones. I did mind the microphones. I done the sound check. Unfortunately, to be able to hear it, you have to take the microphones out. Don't know what happened, but I forgot to plug them back in. So, apologies. Hopefully this podcast, I can definitely say the microphones are working and they are plugged in because I can see it. And hopefully there won't be too much mucking about with my nose. Admin. You can find detailed show notes on the Arya Bark website, which is aryabark.co.uk. You can find me on Ravelry as either Arya Bark or my personal Ravelry account, which is Sultra.
You can find me on Ravelry as PlumberBoy21.
We have a Ravelry group, which is under the groups tab and Arya Bark Designs. We do have a private group on the website for anyone who's unable to use Ravelry but would like to join in with the make-alongs, and you can find that under the community tab and then groups. We also have our Instagram account, which is Arya Bark Designs.
I am PlumberBoy21 on Instagram.
We have a Facebook page, which is Arya Bark Designs, and we also have a Ko-fi page, which is Arya Bark Designs.
Hashtag MakeAlong 2021.
Hashtag what?
Hashtag New Things MakeAlong 2021. Started on the 1st of January, ends on the 31st of December. You must be a member of either the Ravelry or private group for your entry to count. Physical prizes will be drawn quarterly on the 28th of March, the 27th of June, the 26th of September and the 2nd of January 2022. Aye, that one.
Just a note on that fact. Since we started the make-alongs, what had originally happened is normally I would podcast on a Monday. Obviously Andrew joined, which meant we had to do it on a Sunday. So for months now we've been saying the dates wrong. So that's new dates. I will update both the private group and the Ravelry group so everybody's no missing being entered. Off you pop.
Physical prizes from the FO thread. Winner drawn by random number generator. Mr. Bark and myself will choose an entry each month from the Chatter thread, and the winner will receive a pattern of their choice up to the values of £10. Enter as many projects as you like. If you can show how it is new to you, examples include but are not limited to new yarn brand / colourway, stitch pattern or designer, new technique or construction. Hashtag ABD/MASH 2021.
It's confused you, Andrew.
Yes. Started on the 1st of January and ends on the 31st of December. You must be a member of either the Ravelry or the private group for your entry to count. Prizes will be drawn quarterly on the 28th of March, 27th of June, 26th of September and the 2nd of January 2022. Physical prizes from the FO thread, winner drawn by random number generator. Mr. Bark and myself will choose an entry each month from the chatter thread, and winner will receive a pattern of their choice up to the value of £10. Whips are allowed and multiple dipping is encouraged.
Changed it this week.
If it can be measured in metres, it can be entered. So knitting, crochet, Tunisian crochet, weaving and spinning, and cross stitch if you can measure it in metres. Goals are at your own discretion. If you can increase and decrease whenever you like. Each person entering will have one FO thread post that all projects will be logged in.
Make sure you're putting your entries in both the FO and the chatter threads to double your chances of winning something. Hashtag Knitathon Challenge. As you'll be aware, I'm been fundraising for Versus Arthritis. Versus Arthritis provide support to anyone affected by arthritis in any of its forms. They help raise funds for research, assist medical professionals, and support sufferers and their families in various ways. They also campaign to make changes to the law to benefit people with arthritis. I chose to knit from the 20th of February to the 15th of March. Anyone who donates to my Facebook fundraiser page will be in with a chance to win one of the items that I craft during that time. I'll post the winner on that page, but I'll also do it on Instagram as well. There is still time to donate if you would still like to donate. I'll leave a link in the description box below. The donation is all done through Facebook, and they're actually waiving the fees that are normally on pages like that. So every penny that you donate will go straight to Versus Arthritis. You can donate anywhere between £4 and £500, and I would like to say a massive thank you to everyone who has donated so far.
Do the best around.
You really need to stop saying that, because I'm like going to end up getting fined.
3 seconds.
What I'll do is later on, when I'm going in, doing the going out, I'll show all the prizes that are up for grabs at the moment. I'm hoping there will be another one by tomorrow night being added to that pile. This week we have coming in, going out, Stash Mash Whips and Lined Up. There will be knitting, crochet and Tunisian crochet. And as usual, timestamps for each section can be found in the description box below. Coming in. First thing coming in. Got matching cups.
This isn't a cup.
What do you call it? I call this a cup.
And I wash.
That's Andrew's eye wash. That's our podcasting cups. Well, that will be my podcasting cup. Andrew probably never use that again.
Every Mother's Day.
Every Mother's Day you're going to
Yes.
take a drink from your tiny, tiny little cup.
And I might just put some water in there and then just put to the side once, show it, then go back to a proper cup.
Go back to a proper cup. Next.
Sorry.
That was my toes broke. Happy Mother's Day. Have broken toes. Next coming in. Obviously I'd said last week that we were going to go to Aldi's to pick up more of the baby yarn. I did do that. So there's not much point showing it again, because let's face it, you've seen it once. You don't need to see it again. You'll probably see it when I'm starting to make stuff, so that's it. But I did pick up the So Crafty Arm Yarn in the colour Elephant. I picked up 3 of these. This is 75% acrylic, 25% wool. You get 800 metres in a 400 gram ball. So I've picked up 2,400 metres of this. This is going to be a jumper for Ryan. I'm waiting on a side comment because you do every time I mention a jumper for Ryan.
No snide comment. Just
No snide comments. Oh.
Just waiting on my cardigan.
As I said, once I finish mine, I'll do yours.
So you found all the stuff for it?
Yeah.
Where was it?
What I lost? Oh, it was a pattern that I'd lost. No, I've still not found the pattern.
So you still can't make it?
No, I can make it. Just have to use a different pattern. I'll use a different pattern. That was fine.
So I've been waiting for this for about a few months, and now you decide.
Oh, it's been longer than that.
I know, it's probably more about a year.
Maybe. I know, honestly, I think he actually bought the wool for that. No, it's been about 8, 9, 6 months. It's been a while. Next is my Mother's Day present, which Andrew got me, and the first one is from Attic Spin Dye. This is bubblegum sorbet sprinkles. It is 10 gram micro skeins. Look at them, they're so nice. I get all of them in. They're so pretty. Now this is a fade set, but I'm going to be putting them in my blanket so it will not be fading anything. And you get your little stitch marker. This is in the premium sock. It is 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, and you get about 425 metres in the 100 grams. So I can't wait to get them in my blanket. The next one is Pink Bear and Jemima's mystery blanket balls. I'm going to try to pull these out without sending them everywhere. Wee stitch marker is a penny farthing, which means me a pop and crocodile. And that one's fell off. I'll show you. There's this one. Now that has, I don't know if you'll see, but it's got sparkly bits.
Yeah, I have sparkly bits then.
Some of them have sparkles, they're on different bases. How nice is that? Now there's that one. That's pretty. That's a sparkly one. We've got that one. That's nice. Then there's a peachy one, peach pink. That isn't as bright as that, because that pink strand there looks ever so slightly neon. It's not that bright. This is a sparkly one. That's bonny. That is really nice. And we have that's not as bright either. That's it. So nice. This one is stunning. I've not done that one yet, have I? Don't think so. We've got that one. That's bonny as well. I must say I'm not a massive fan of pink, but these are nice. That one, and the last one's a sparkly one. So thank you, Andrew, for my Mother's Day present. So these are all going into my Mitre Square blanket, and I can get to do that on Tuesday. Yes.
What, put them on Tuesday?
Yes. Going out. I've had quite a big finishing week this week. You've not finished anything, Andrew, have you?
Nah.
Oh.
Only a couple of seasons of Supernatural, so. And a movie. That's the only stuff I've finished, and they're not even knitting related.
The first thing I finished is the triplet by Francesca Caricato. It is a 3 pattern on Ravelry. I think it's a free pattern on Ravelry. And here it is. It's so nice. This is using Rusty Ferret Doll Flyby. It was a part of the subscription pack in 2019. Tag up.
The before days.
Focus. What?
The before days.
The before days. It's a 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. You get 425 meters and 100 grams. I used 67 grams, so I've used 284.8 meters. This part was great. This part, oh my god, was horrendous. I still need to block it. I did enjoy it, but this part was just a colossal pain in the backside. I was having one of my check-ins with Jane of Mouse Knits and Crafts, and we were chatting away, and I had the actual crochet hook, which was a 4mm, and I also had a 2mm crochet hook, because when I chained it far too tight and I couldn't even get my crochet hook through it, so I had to use 2 crochet hooks to do the border. So that is done. It's just needing the ends woven in and blocked, and that will be a prize for the Knitathon challenge. My next finished object is something that I started on a whim. I'd got a bit bored with knitting, so I decided to cast on this. Can you see that properly? Because I can't see.
Yeah.
This is the Windig Cowl by AK Laurie Designs. It is a Tunisian crochet pattern.
Oh, I could do that myself.
Yeah.
So I won't need to steal that there. I mean,
You'll not steal nothing. Same rules for this, for the Knitathon challenge, applies to all your make-alongs. You cannot win prizes.
I won't be winning, I'll be stealing.
You won't be stealing prizes either.
It's fluffy though. And stuff.
This is using Sardar. Here. This is Sardar Smudge. This has now been discontinued. It's been in my stash for years. It is 100% polyester. You get 100 meters and 100 grams, and it is colour 0010, which is the velveteen. I used an 8mm Knit Pro Symphony Tunisian hook, and it is quite soft and snuggly. I used 122 grams, which is 121.6 meters, and it's, I literally started this one day. I'd actually started, they had both gone to their work and it was finished by the time they come back, and that was including sewing it up. The pattern does, I think, the pattern gives you an option to do it with a double-ended hook or to do it flat and seam it together. I chose to do it flat and seam it together because I couldn't find my wee short cable. So that is that one. What's next? Lastly, for finished objects, is the Sockhead Cowl by Kelly McClure. Had to check because one end is actually shorter than the other because I kind of misjudged when I started it. So this is using Paintbox Yarns Sock in the colour. SF05, which is the Fair Isle Stormy. It is 75% superwash wool, 25% polyamide. You get 390 metres and 100 grams.
What's polyamide?
It's a new nylon. It's basically nylon.
So like vegan nylon or something?
I don't know.
It's a new trend.
They changed it. This is where I was last week, and I finished this during the week. So that's another one that's needing blocked, and then that'll be ready for prizes. Oh yeah, I was going to show you. So that gets added to the Paris and Berlin cowl, which I still haven't washed, from Hohi Locatelli. Not can't remember what that's called. No, seriously can't remember. I'll leave details up above. That's cowl by, and it's knitted in Rosie's Knitting Shed Little Girls Christmas. And the Unicowl by Kelly McClure, and that's knitted in Something Breeze. Is it King Cole?
I think so.
We have details up there because I can't remember what it is. Details will be in the show notes from last week, 2 weeks ago. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's actually pretty good. 6 prizes up for grabs, and hopefully there'll be another one tomorrow, which we'll probably need to take pictures of. So that is that. It is the Ludmilla cowl by Drops Designs. There you go. We never cheated and looked it up. Stash Mash.
So my goal is 5,000 metres.
Craft 5,000 metres.
Outgoing started is 274 metres, which I think's
the your unicorn. Unicorn? It's no unicorn anything. It's the unicowl that you done.
No, but that's finished though.
Uh-huh.
Alright, anyway. Used as nothing.
You've not finished nothing.
Total is 374 metres. Incoming started is 425 metres.
Which is your splatter dink by Popeye Yarn Company.
Aye. Added is 107.
1,000.
780 metres, which was the Aldi wool so crafty.
Oh no, that's... Well, there's another thing I never updated.
You never added it in?
Because your incoming should be the 2,205 metres. You've not added anything. Aye, so... And clearly I never changed that. So you started having added 2,205 metres, you've not added anything.
So to target, I am
4,000.
That's not right.
Aye, it is.
No, it's not.
How's it not?
Okay, if that's how much I've added.
Well, you don't have to. Your target's 5,000. You've
Right.
only crafted 2,740.
Right.
That's just to keep track of how much you
Alright.
bring in.
So to target, I am 474,726 metres. I'll probably be there in 5 years because I've not been feeling very crafty.
Go through stages. This year my goal is to craft 26,000 metres. I started this week having crafted 5,259.5 metres. I have used 796.4, which brings my total up to 6,055.9 metres. I had already brought in 15,206 metres. I then proceeded to bring in another 3,250 metres, despite the fact that I said that I wasn't bringing in any more yarn, but I have. Which brings my total up to 18,456 metres. Oh well. That means to my target I have 19,944.1 metres to go. Now, I worked it out earlier on. Each month I need to craft roughly 2,200 metres. I'm well over that. Maybe just a wee bit under it. But I'm doing really well. So I'm really happy with my totals. Whips.
Mine is the Rafa's hat by Hoki Locatelli. I have got this far since last week, and I've apparently already mucked up.
Where's your stitch marker for last week?
No, I hadn't started it last week, so therefore this is all what I've done.
Alright.
I'll need my mum to look at it, because apparently I've mucked up the next bit and it's not lining up, so I might just keep going and see what happens. I don't know. So yeah, it's done on. There's no modifications, but there might be, because it might be I just continue it and see what's happening. Knitting Essentials. The yarn is Knitting Essentials charcoal. It is on a 3.75 higher sharp, and it's on a 16 inch cable.
Rafa's hat is a free pattern on Ravelry, which is what you forgot to mention. Anything else? You enjoying it?
Yes.
Are you really though?
No, actually I'm enjoying it. It's just I got confused because I've never actually done a pattern where I change for like doing one thing to go into knitting all and then knitting. So I think I've misheard what you were saying, because I was like,
try reading the pattern!
I do, but it doesn't mean it. The whole point about knitting after stitch marker.
For over a week, Andrew's going, I've got 19 rows to do. I've got 19 rows to do. I need to get to 19 rows. How many rows have I done? Have I done 19 rows yet? And each time I say to him, check the pattern. And he didn't check the pattern. So how many rows did you do?
18.
You done 19 rows of ribbon. And how many rows were you to do?
No, I did 18 rows of ribbon, and I was only supposed to do 16.
So you done an extra 2 rows of ribbon.
I just really loved ribbon.
You just really loved the ribbon.
Love that, so fun.
So Andrew needs to learn how to read a pattern. Don't you, Andrew?
Yes.
My next pattern is the Oddly Satisfying Cowl by Christine Lon Dirks. Here it is. This is using a linen stitch. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. I have made absolutely no modifications whatsoever. The yarn is Attic Spin Dye Romeo and Juliet, which is the premium DK. It is a 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. You get approximately 225 metres and 100 grams. And here it is. I love it. It's soft as a baby's bum. I really, really like that. Might need to talk nice to Mr. Bark and see if he'll buy me some more. That's my plan. As it says, it is oddly satisfying. You can just sit and work on it. I have made a bit of a mistake back here where I forgot to alternate. I noticed when I was up here, do you think I'm written back all the way there? No. Let's face it, I blame man wrong for his life, couldn't find it. And I've got my little gingerbread stitch marker that I got from Jane at Mouse Knits and Crafts. I am using a 5mm. Where's that? I'm using a 5mm high sharp and I think it's 24. Wait a minute, I'm looking at the wrong book. And a 24-inch cord. Really like this. I have about another 2.5 inches to go. So I should be able to get that done either tonight or tomorrow. And this will be prize number 7. I'm right into pinks, eh?
You're turning very feminine.
I'm turning very feminine. In my old age.
You need to start wearing dresses. Oof, or skirts.
Oh, that'll never happen, dude.
High heels.
Your gran tried for years. That's all I'm going to say. Your gran tried for years. So that is what I'm working on at the moment. I have no other whips. Do you have any other whips?
No.
Lined up.
You will probably all be disappointed to hear that the infamous crewmate
Among Us
crewmate has been took off the lined up.
There'll be tears all over the place.
Or thankful as a joy because folk are wanting to probably see what I'm doing and I'm not. That'll probably be coming back on hopefully when I get paid. I'll buy the proper bill for it. I just need to try and not get spendy and buy other stuff. So on my lined up is the Star Stitch cushion, which is, it's not on Ravelry, it is. Oh.
It's the cushion that comes with the baby yarn. Give me a ball. The baby yarn from last week. Not 100% sure how the copyright works on this, hence why I grabbed it off him before he broke it. So I'll need to show him how to do the stitch because I don't think you've knitted 3 together before.
Well, or intentionally. Let's just say I've probably not intentionally done it.
You've definitely done a yarn over.
Definitely, yeah.
You've definitely done a yarn over. Again, no intentionally. You've done Kitchener. See what I would measure it against? You've done Kitchener stitch, which is supposed to be hard. You found it quite easy. That's going to be easy as anything. It is going to be done, as I said, in the So Crafty baby yarn, which is 100% polyester. It's classed as a chunky. I think you've used an 8mm needle.
Just one? Or is it knitted in and around or what?
I think they're wanting you to knit it in the round. Tip to avoid a gap at the join. You have to join it in the round.
So does that mean I'm like knitting the bottom up, then working up.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it just be easier to kitchener stitch the bottom?
Well, you'll have to seam the bottom.
Well, I'd have to stick no technically dye. So I'd knit the top together.
In all honesty.
Then bring it up. The pattern's very confusing.
So the bottom using mattress stitch. Oh, it's not a cushion.
What is it?
You have to stuff it with fibre, Phil.
I'll just shove a cushion in there and see what happens.
And so the top's the same clothes.
So I'd be binding off and then just sew it.
What you would do is knit it, sew the bottom with mattress stitch, stuff it with stuff in, then sew the top shut. So you'd never be able to wash it.
I'm just going to shove a pillow in there.
I'd stick a cushion on it.
Stick a cushion in it and sew up.
Sew it together.
Sew up. Did you sew a zip onto the bottom of it?
Yeah.
Or just sew a zip onto the bottom of it and then just...
I should have a black zip.
Doesn't matter what cut.
I'll definitely have a grey zip. We can do that after we're finished here.
I'll
Have a
just,
look in my sewing stash.
I'll just sew a zip onto it or something.
Sew a zip on.
Some modifications, most of the pattern.
What's the plan?
Again.
My lined up will not be anything new. The Knitathon challenge finishes tomorrow, so the plan will be to restart my Tunisian miter blanket, which is the bandwagon blanket by Beth Graham. It's not on Ravelry. Modifications to that, I am... Oh yeah, sorry, total blank. Instead of Tunisian 3 together on the forward pass, I'm doing it on the return pass and knitting. Doing a Tunisian knit stitch in the centre stitch. Using various 4-ply scraps, so I'll be able to get some of my new stuff added. And I use a 4.5 Knit Pro Symphony Tunisian hook. I will be restarting the Count Sheet blanket, which is a pattern by Lisa Hannon Fox. I'll stick pictures in. There's no modifications. That is a paid for pattern on Ravelry. I'm using Robin double knit in colour 44, which is black, and Yarn Fair Tootsie in baby white. They're both 100% acrylic. The Robin is 33, it's not 33 anything, it's 300 metres and 100 grams, and the Tootsie is 150 metres in a 50 gram ball. And my last lined up is going to be the Pure Comfort cardigan, which is a free pattern by Andrea Yetman. I am using Kinko Big Value Limited Edition, colour number 4731, which is Duck Egg. That is 100% recycled acrylic, and you get 282 metres in a 100 gram ball, and that's using a 3.5 and a 3mm needle. So that's that. So what are the plans for the upcoming week? Not very much. Fingers crossed I can talk Mr. Bark into buying me a sheet.
Sounds annoying.
Essentially, like, just put garden stuff in. So hopefully, oh, and the Romeo and Juliet yarn. Talk about buying me some of them, because after all, as Jane from Knits and Craft did comment on my Instagram post, it is Mother's Day and Annie didn't buy me a present. So you're now currently the favourite child.
I'm pretty sure even that's a lie. You just blatantly lied to my face.
No, you are. You are my favourite human child.
Exactly, you had to say human child. I know my place. I'm only getting when I'm eating cups of tea.
I never
And
said
even
that.
then, it's not that much.
We'll not tell everybody what you say when I ask you to make me a cup of tea.
No. Yes, mummy, I will, mummy. I love you, mummy.
No, that's a blatant lie. Do you have anything coming up? Sorry. It's nearly your birthday.
Yay, I'm so old.
You're only 22, Andrew, come it.
No, I will be 22. I'm 21.
Aye, that's what I mean. You're only going to be 22. Yeah, I'm not getting planned.
No.
My birthday's coming up.
Oh, is it 27th of April?
You were close. You're getting further away.
20th.
Nope.
26th.
You already said that. You're closer this time.
27th.
You already said that. Do you seriously not remember when my birthday is?
It is 23rd.
Nope.
24th.
No.
25th.
Finally got there.
I said the 25th.
You never said 25th, you said 27th twice.
Oh well. Close enough. It's some.
When's your birthday, Andrew? Oh, is it May?
Yes.
Your birthday should have been in May. Your birthday should have been the 15th of May.
Let's just go with that then.
But you were born on the 3rd of April.
It would have been better if it was the 13th. Yep.
No, because then I would have to spend my birthday in the hospital.
No, but then I'd possibly get the chance to have a birthday on Friday the 13th.
You're random. So that is everything. You need to decide what you want for your birthday. I was thinking that needles.
No. Maybe better, because anything else I can just buy myself.
I think you've got enough power tools and screwdrivers and other stuff. I will now need to start thinking what I want for my birthday.
Well, shop machine.
No, because I think I was going to go for a new ball winder and Swift.
So you want a bird?
What?
You want a bird? Are we Swift?
No. I want a new Swift because my yarn keeps getting caught on the one that I've got, and I may have possibly broke the ball winder.
How?
Because the balls aren't coming out right. They're all coming out squinting everything. And bits hanging off it.
That's just because you're doing it.
Probably is.
I need to use it anyway because I've got to make balls.
Yep.
Cake. Wait, on the cake.
I'll do the cakes. You and Ryan will need to do the photos. So you can tell Ryan what photos to take. Yes. It's Mother's Day, you can't tell me no.
Oh, I can.
What?
I can.
You can't.
I can tell you in a roundabout way.
Especially when I'm making my own Mother's Day dinner.
You're the only one that knows how to cook all this stuff.
See, technically it's not cooking it yourself when Ryan does all the bending and the lifting his stuff in and out of the oven, so I'm supervising the making of my own dinner. So that is everything. We're away to take Andrew and Ryan are away to take pictures. I am away to fix all my links on the website and do the thumbnail.
And see if I've mucked up my hat thing
And fix Andrew's hat and spend the entire day knitting. I dropped that wool on the cat and she's no moved. Look.
She won't. But
There's
bear
a
in mind
400
that
gram ball of wool laying across the cat and she ain't moving.
Arya sat on the cat and she didn't care. She looked more annoyed that you left her out yet.
To check that she wasn't broke. So that's everything. We hope you have a very crafty week and we'll see you back here again next week. Oh, on that note, next week's Know the Prizes, is it? There's only 2 weeks left if you're wanting to win prizes, so make sure you're putting all your entries in the FO threads and the chatter threads and all the threads to be having a chance of winning prizes. So I hope you have a very crafty week and we'll see you back here again next week. Bye!
Cheerio!